Okay, so the question is asking me, what do Amy Douglas and Luch agree on regarding foodborne illnesses? So what are they agreeing on regarding this topic? Now, according to answer option A, foodborne illnesses are on the rise in the community, and this is the part that they are agreeing on, both of these people. But unfortunately, the entire paragraph talks about Amy Douglas and this Luch person. However, this is the only sentence, the first sentence is the only one sentence which has not been mentioned by either Amy or this other person, Luch. So that means this is not something that both of them are even commenting on or talking about. And this happens to be the only sentence which mentions that put the rise in. It doesn't even say, they don't even say that there has been a rise. No, that is something that is already established. But both of them are agreeing on something, both of them, when they are saying something, they don't mention that, yes, I think that there has been a rise. I also think there has been a rise. No, nothing like that. It is already well established at the beginning of the paragraph that there has been a rise. What they are discussing are things that can be done to avoid these things. So answer option A is not going to be the answer because both of them are not agreeing on this. This is already well established. So this is not I think, a good idea for us to go ahead with this answer option. Now, if I look at answer option C, it mentions molecular diagnosis as the diagnostics as the primary reason, the main reason, the very first thing for rising or increasing hospital admissions. If that was true, and if a lot of students are choosing this answer option because of the very first sentence once again, which says that UK Health Security Agency put the rise, look at the sentence, put the rise in admissions down to. That means they are blaming this. They think that this is why there has been an increase in admissions. This is the opinion of UK Health Security Agency. Once again, not the opinion of Amy Douglas or Luch, because Amy Douglas has not mentioned anything about molecular diagnostics. Then later on, Nariman Luch has also not mentioned anything about these diagnostic tools. So this is not their opinion. It should not be the answer. This is the opinion of the Health Security Agency. So answer option C is also going to be incorrect if we are not keeping the question in mind. Another thing then I am noticing is there is a confusion about answer option B and D. And a lot of students are going to think that answer option D is correct because answer option D says that hospital admissions can be completely avoided by following good hygiene around food. What is good hygiene around food? Well, anything and everything to do with food, how you handle it, which is also mentioned here. Listen, that it's is spread from this particular bacteria is spread from person to person as well as from food. So anyone should be, so looking at this sentence, so anyone should affected should wash their hands thoroughly after using the bathroom and avoid handling food or preparing for others. So this, they have mentioned maintaining hygiene basically around the food. Then the same person, another person, Nariman Luch, also says that while there are a number of reasons for this, they've not said anything about food in here, but this person says that consumers, people who consume food, could reduce their risk of most forms of food poisoning at home by chilling. Chilling here does not mean relaxing. By chilling literally means by freezing your food at a safe temperature, by cleaning or cooking and avoiding cross contamination of the food, and by practicing good hygiene in general. So, good hygiene in general, and not just specifically good hygiene around food, but this person has also mentioned good hygiene around food in all this sentence. So this makes me think that this could be the right answer. But I want to highlight one small thing that here, so anyone affected, what does it mean? Anyone affected. Affected means that the person who has got this infection, these gastrointestinal bacteria can be spread from this person to person. So anyone affected, so somebody who has already had this problem, what they should do now is wash their hands thoroughly. They should do these other things. So this is what this person, Amy Douglas, is talking about. This is the opinion of this person. And here, when we are reading about the opinion of Luch, what we are finding out is this person is saying that they could avoid getting admitted in hospital, they could reduce their risk of most forms of food poisoning at home. So that means they may not need to get admitted in the hospital. One is talking about after you have been affected by this. The other one is talking about how you could avoid going to the hospital. So the other one is not necessarily saying that you would not need to go to the hospital if you followed these measures after you have got this. So that is not clarified to me. So I can't really say that D is correct. Also, please notice that answer option D is saying that the hospital admissions can be completely, look at this word, completely avoided, absolutely, completely avoided by following these. But here the person is saying that it could reduce the risk of most forms of food poisoning at home, but it does not necessarily mean that you would not need to get to the hospital. It's an implied meaning, which if I did not have answer option B, then I would have chosen maybe. But looking at answer option B, see what it says. Individuals, that means people, can take proactive measures. What are proactive measures? Measures by themselves to protect themselves. Yes, you can avoid the most forms of food poisoning by following these things. Yes, you can follow these by practicing good hygiene. And who will practice the good hygiene? Who are going to benefit from this? The people, the individuals. And these are also measures, anyone affected. So the people, these are going to be the people who can follow these measures, right? So these people can take proactive measures to protect themselves. They have not specified whether it is before being admitted, whether it is at home specifically or not, but these measures can protect you. Yes, even after you have got the problem, even before the problem, can these measures protect you? Yes, they can definitely protect you. And both of these people are suggesting measures which people can take to make sure the problem does not get worse, to make sure they are avoiding most forms of food poisoning. So, yeah, I would suggest that answer option B happens to be my right answer as compared to answer option D, which does have some problems in it. So, yep, D is incorrect. These are obviously incorrect, and B is the right answer.